She was 18 years old. She had $250,000 saved from modeling jobs. And in less than 60 seconds, she sold out her entire product and changed her life forever. Today, she is worth an estimated $700 million. She owns a private jet that costs $73 million, and she once used it for a 15-minute flight just to avoid a 45-minute drive. She spends $300,000 every single month on clothes alone, and her mansion in Holmby Hills has 14 bathrooms. She is Kylie Jenner. And this is not just a lifestyle story. This is the most insane empire ever built by someone under 30. Welcome to FameFacts Daily, and today we are going inside every single detail of Kylie Jenner's world. The mansions, the cars, the jet, the businesses, the controversies, and the number that will genuinely leave you speechless. Stay until the end, because the monthly spending figure alone will completely blow your mind. Welcome back to FameFacts Daily, your daily dose of everything celebrity. If you're new here, hit subscribe right now because we cover the biggest stars on the planet every single day. Let's get into it. Section 1. From reality TV to $700 million. 050 to 300. Before we get into the jets and the mansions, let's talk about where this all started, because the origin story is just as insane as the empire itself. Kylie Kristen Jenner was born on August 10, 1997, in Los Angeles, California. She was literally 10 years old when Keeping Up with the Kardashians first aired in 2007, which means she has been famous since before most of her current fans could even read. Growing up in that family gave her a platform that most people can only dream about. But here's what separates Kylie from the rest. She didn't just coast on the family name. She studied what worked, spotted a gap in the beauty market, and moved. In 2015, at just 17 years old, she started saving her modeling money. By the time she was 18, she had $250,000 set aside. Most teenagers would spend that on cars or holidays. Kylie launched a business. In November 2015, Kylie Jenner dropped her first 3 Kylie lip kits, simple $29 liquid lipsticks. They sold out in under 1 minute. The internet went absolutely wild. Nobody could believe that a teenage girl had just broken the beauty industry with a lip gloss. Within just 18 months, that little lip kit experiment had generated over $420 million in sales. By the time she was 19, Forbes had already ranked her at number 59 on their Celebrity 100 list after she earned $41 million in a single year. Then in 2019 came the deal that changed everything. She sold 51% of Kylie Cosmetics to beauty giant Coty Inc. for $600 million, valuing the entire company at $1.2 billion. After taxes, she walked away with around $340 million in cash. At that moment, Forbes called her the world's youngest self-made billionaire. Now, there was controversy. Forbes later revised that title, saying her business was smaller than reported. But here's what nobody can argue with. She had built a company worth over $1 billion before her 22nd birthday. Self-made or not, those numbers are extraordinary. Today, in 2025, her net worth sits at an estimated $700 million, and she is still earning between $40 million and $100 million every single year. Now let's talk about where Kylie actually lives, because this is where things get truly unhinged. Her crown jewel is the Holmby Hills mansion in Los Angeles, which she purchased in April 2020 for $36.5 million. Let that number sit for a second. $36.5 million. For context, that is more than most people will earn in 10 lifetimes. The property is 15,000 square feet and has 7 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. It has a private guardhouse, a cinema room, a gym, multiple pools, and enough space that it functions more like a private resort than a home. But she didn't stop there. In 2020, she also purchased a plot of land in Hidden Hills for $15 million, with plans to build a custom 18,000 square foot mega mansion designed by world-famous architect Richard Landry. That project alone is expected to cost tens of millions more before it's done. She also owns a Cape Cod-style estate in Hidden Hills that she bought for $12 million. A former Beverly Hills mansion she shared with Travis Scott that they purchased for $13.45 million, and a desert getaway inside the prestigious Madison Club Golf Resort in the Coachella Valley. When you add it all up, Kylie's real estate portfolio is valued at around $80 million, and she acquired most of it before turning 25. And here is the detail that makes it all feel real. Sources report that Kylie's annual property tax bill in California alone is roughly $800,000, about $67,000 every single month, just in taxes on the homes she owns. If the mansions didn't get you, the cars definitely will. Kylie's car collection is estimated to be worth around $6 million and includes a $300,000 custom Rolls Royce SUV alongside several other luxury vehicles in white, red, beige, and black. She has been spotted in a Bugatti Chiron worth around $3 million, multiple Lamborghinis, a Ferrari, a Bentley, and several Mercedes and Range Rovers. Her garage is essentially a rotating showroom of the world's most expensive vehicles. And the irony? She once took her $73 million private jet on a 15-minute flight from Los Angeles to Camarillo, a journey that would have taken just 48 minutes in one of those luxury cars. That single fact tells you everything you need to know about how Kylie Jenner moves through the world. Speaking of the jet, let's give it the full breakdown it deserves, because this might be the most extraordinary personal possession of any celebrity alive. Kylie owns a Bombardier Global 7500 private jet, estimated to have cost around $72.8 million, with additional expenses for custom branding, interiors, repainting, and annual operating costs running into several million dollars per year. She named it Kylie Air. It was originally painted in her signature pink, but in 2025 she paid an additional $250,000 just to repaint the exterior to a shimmering silver chrome. That is $250,000 for a paint job. Inside, the jet serves a 7-course in-flight menu, features Hermes blankets on every seat, and includes a private bedroom with a full-size bed. The registration number, N810KJ, reportedly reflects her birthday and initials. Annual maintenance on Kylie Air alone costs around $5 million per year. That means every single day the jet sits on the ground, it is costing her roughly $13,000 before a single flight even happens. And she uses it constantly. In 2024 alone, Kylie took 195 tracked flights on her private jet. In just the first 20 days of 2025, she had already taken 12 flights, emitting 163 tons of CO2. For context, the average person produces about 4 tons per year. Kylie produced 40 times that in less than 3 weeks. She flew Kylie Air to Venice for Jeff Bezos' wedding. She flew it to London to support her boyfriend Timothée Chalamet at his film premiere. And then she took a 47-minute flight from London to Paris before flying back to America the same day. This is not travel. This is a lifestyle. Now here is where the real money lives. Because Kylie Jenner is not just a celebrity, she is a business ecosystem. It all starts with Kylie Cosmetics, the brand she built from a $250,000 investment into a $1.2 billion company. Even after selling 51% to Coty, she retains a significant ownership stake, and the brand continues to generate between $20 and $30 million annually in royalties alone. In 2023, she launched Kai, her personal fashion brand. The brand reportedly hit $1 million in sales within its very first hour of release. 1 hour, $1 million. She also launched Kylie Skin, Kylie Baby, a skincare line for babies, and most recently Sprinter, a canned cocktail brand entering the booming ready-to-drink market. Then there is her social media empire. Kylie is one of the top 5 most followed people on Instagram on the entire planet, approaching 400 million followers. A single sponsored post from her Instagram account is reported to cost brands around $1.2 million. One photo, one caption, $1.2 million. She also earns from her role in The Kardashians on Hulu, part of a family deal reportedly worth over $100 million, plus major endorsement contracts with brands like Adidas and Calvin Klein. In total, her diverse ventures generate over $30 million annually beyond her cosmetics income alone. And in mid-2025, she launched the King Kylie 10-year anniversary collection, celebrating a full decade since her first lip kit, with reports also surfacing that she is exploring buying back her 51% stake from Coty to regain full creative control of the brand she built. Here is the section that will genuinely leave you questioning reality. Reports suggest that Kylie spends $300,000 per month on clothes for herself and her daughter Stormi. She also reportedly spends between $300,000 and $400,000 per month on car payments and security. Let's do that math. That is potentially $700,000 every single month just on clothes, cars, and security. That is $8.4 million per year, before food, travel, the jet, the property taxes, or anything else. Her private jet costs $5 million per year just to maintain. Her property taxes are $800,000 per year. And she reportedly spent over $100 million in a single period on her jet and real estate combined. Even Kris Jenner, her own mother and manager, reportedly stepped in and told Kylie to slow down her spending after the jet purchase. One insider described the situation by saying Kylie was spending so much that Kris had to urge her to be more responsible. Kylie's response essentially was to keep going. When you are earning up to $100 million a year, spending $700,000 a month almost starts to make sense. Almost. So what is the full picture of Kylie Jenner's empire in 2025? She started with $250,000 and turned it into $700 million before the age of 28. She owns a $36.5 million mansion, an $80 million real estate portfolio, a $73 million private jet she calls Kylie Air, a $6 million car collection, and a beauty empire that has generated over $1 billion in revenue. She earns up to $1.2 million for a single Instagram post. She spends $300,000 per month on clothes. She took 195 flights in a single year on her personal jet, and she is currently planning to buy back the half of her company that she sold, because once you build something from nothing, it's hard to let it go. Love her or question her, the numbers are real. And the numbers are staggering. Kylie Jenner is not just a celebrity, she is a $700 million lesson in what happens when you take a platform, a product, and perfect timing, and you bet everything on yourself. That was FameFacts Daily's full breakdown of Kylie Jenner's insane empire. Who do you think is the most impressive Kardashian-Jenner business person? Drop it in the comments right now. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. It genuinely helps us grow. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a FameFacts Daily video. We'll see you in the next one. This is FameFacts Daily, where the facts never stop.